Plastic surgery makes you look uglier. I agree there might be some facial deformities caused by accidents or birth defects that plastic surgery can be helpful. But all the others jobs done for the other cosmetic purposes mental illness can only have negative results. Unlike popular opinion that say, oh, you are wrong because of Scarlett Johansson. Blah blah blah. In my opinion, Scarlett looked way better with the fatter nose. It was more according to her facial profile and looked cuter. She has a more alien look now and looks plasticky too. Very much like any other celebrity with plastic surgery, just to a lower degree. You are born just perfect the way you are and there is no fixing or improving needed. Plastic surgery can only alter the harmony in your face and make you look weirder, uglier. No. Bad plastic surgery makes you look worse. Good plastic surgery isn't noticed. Because it just looks good. You literally only see the bad ones. Because the good ones blend in and look natural. Except for all the people that you don't know have had plastic surgery and look better. You don't think that you walk by ordinary people every day that have had a nip here and a tuck there or a little Botox or filler and you never give it a second thought because it's not overdone? You'd be surprised at how common little procedures are and you don't even notice them in the wild. It's the over-dramatic or poorly done work that gets your attention. When it's done properly and not over-the-top excessive, i.e. Michael Jackson, it looks pretty normal, natural. A good friend of mine had a kink in her nose and got it straightened. Looks normal, natural. This might be the most frequently posted opinion on this sub and it always has the same answer. When plastic surgery is done right, you can't even tell. The problem is usually not the first plastic surgery. It usually comes with the addiction to the modifications. Just look at Michael Jackson's nose over the years. Went from being maybe a bit large, to fitting his face, to overly small, upturned, and pointy. Should stop with the 80s nose. This is a top 10 Reddit opinion. Overdone plastic surgeries are ugly for sure, but you'd be surprised the number of people that have gone under the knife for things like rhinoplasty, chin and jaw reshaping, breast augmentation, etc. When done with subtleness, plastic surgery results really can look natural. I love the flood of comments explaining why OP is wrong and OP's complete refusal to understand what they're saying. This shit gets posted every day. A. I don't know why the boundaries of judging people's looks don't extend to people with plastic surgery. B. Why do you even care? We serve unpopular opinions here, sir. I agreed with you up until you are born perfect the way you are. Listen, plastic surgery is not perfect and more often than not results in butchery, at least as far as popular figures are concerned. But let's also agree that some people are born hideous. Absolutely dreadful to behold. Don't come here and think you can just lie to us just because you're right about plastic surgery. The Korean plastic surgeries I've seen look pretty good. This is a textbook example of the availability heuristic. The only examples you can think of are bad ones because you don't notice the good ones. I mean, that is just objectively untrue. No one would get plastic surgery if it made you look worse. You only notice the bad plastic surgery. Holy fuck, another post about this, it'll have the same comments under it too. It's just sad. I think there's some sanctity to the body you have. Man, look at those reality twins Darcy and Stacy. Never watched a single thing they're in but saw commercials and was curious what they looked like before surgery. They literally look like different people. And way worse. They were actually somewhat pretty before they went crazy with the surgery. It's really sad. Watched Grammys through streaming, so ff someone's speech. Ended up in the middle of some strange-looking woman talking. Rewound because her voice sounded familiar. I could not believe it was Madonna. Yes, she's allowed to get plastic surgery. But she should at least find a doctor who knows what to do. She can afford it. People made fun of her afterward. She was defensive. But sorry. She could have just aged gracefully. Most of us can't afford plastic surgery. So I don't feel sorry for her. Am I correct in guessing the OP's focus is on cosmetic plastic surgery only as opposed to plastic surgery that isn't solely for cosmetic reasons? For example, I had to have plastic surgery when I was 4. After I had a playground accident where between a quarter and half my lower lip got ripped off. The contrary would be an unpopular opinion, which I hold. I kinda like bimbos. Based on a lot of these comments, I really need to ask. You do realize plastic surgery goes beyond the face, right? Like if a girl needs breast reduction, that's plastic surgery. Yes, it's a thing. I once knew a girl that was 5'1" with K breasts, way too much, and was causing her body harm. Skin grafts for things like burns? Plastic surgery. But really, in the end, you are asserting a pretty shallow, obtuse argument here. Bad plastic surgery. Yes. But millions have surgeries that you don't even know about because they're having subtle work. Scarlett got plastic surgery? When? It's not the beauty you see on the outside that matters. It's the beauty they feel on the inside. A good plastic surgeon will focus on getting a natural result. The woman reconstructed as Barbie had a hell of a time convincing the surgeon to do it. Wow, so unpopular. I am a fan of Madonna, Gaga, Kesha and others, and they have ruined their faces with the face fillers. Face sad. Not an unpopular opinion. I was about to type out a response examining why you're wrong, but after reading the comments and your replies, it's clear that you're either just a troll or a child who just refuses to admit you're wrong. Honestly, the two aren't mutually exclusive. To each their own OFC. But breast implants, fillers and such are 100 turn off for me. I find them actively unattractive and unflattering. Feel bad for women who think to do this because of some skewed societal sense of beauty. At least emo ladies, if you're reading this, that deranged societal standard of beauty is total trash. The average woman is far more beautiful than that lingerie model poster girl. Good cosmetic surgery is pretty much unnoticeable to strangers who haven't already ingrained your face in their memory. It's not plasticky as you describe it. You're talking about shitty or repeated plastic surgery. I live in a wealthy suburb, and let me tell you, the women over say 35 look weird. The lip filler, the unnatural cheek fillers and pulse, and the copious amounts of Botox all make them look pre-Catwomen. Or full-blown Catwomen. I don't know if I'd ever have plastic surgery. Seeing a picture of my grandmother looking like she had been mugged, beaten and left for dead during her recovery after kinda left me scarred. But she did look better than pictures from beforehand. She ended up looking like the youngest of her sibs when she was the oldest, so it does work if you have a good operation done. But I'd be too scared to be deformed after one, so I don't think I ever will. I've considered Botox, but to treat an actual medical condition, not just for vanity. Truth. Tell that to Miss Zhang Wanyang. My wife's friend was naturally beautiful. Last time I saw her, she looked like bees had stung her lips and was having trouble seeing everything because it looked like she was squinting.